Here's Stanley.
Hi, Stanley.
All right. We are back. So excited to get into another amazing hour, 2 hour chunk of Love Fest. Again, this is a fundraiser for Curious Comedy Theater. We are trying to hold on through the quarantine while everything is closed. And we're kind of in between relief funds. So if you want to make a donation, you can go to curiouscomedy.org. There's a donate button. Depending on where you're watching, you might be able to donate right through your Facebook. And also, if you can't afford, just watching is awesome. Commenting or sharing helps us a lot. But most of all, we're just super excited to be having this opportunity to connect with over 200 improvisers from all over the world. And up next, right now, with Kristen, who's one of my favorite humans and players in all the world, is also Jamie Moyer, who's one of the best humans. Go get your phone, Kristen. And Jamie's just the best. She's been up here and taught and performed, and we can't wait until the world opens back up and we can have her again. Without further ado, we're going to resume our Love Fest. Nice.
Renee, I don't know what it is about TikTok and how they know. They know me better than me know me self.
Yeah, man, those social media apps are crazy. I get inspired by them all the time, coming up with new jams and new dances.
Well, you've got talent. I'm more of a pen to paper, write down my TV schedule for the week and pin it up on the fridge kind of creative. You know what I mean?
Don't say that, Aunt Karen. You're one of the most creative people I know, especially with cooking.
Well, you know what? It's a hard time to be named Karen on TikTok. There's a whole thread of Karens. They're really turning my name to mush. You know what I mean? Chicken wing. I'm in a lot of trouble with this name.
Well, hey, at least you're not like a Karen,
Blessings. Thank you. I would never be so. The idea of popping off on someone in public is not in my lexicon. If I get upset at the grocery store or something, I take it home. I put it inward. I get a little upset, take a nap. Get up the next day. I'm back at the grocery store because I love to cook.
Yeah. So I did want to ask you something because I know that you've been happily married for a really long time.
Smurfly.
And I just need some romantic advice from you.
Oh, Renee. Do you have a crush on someone?
Well, yes, but I already messed it up.
No, not possible. Did you ever see The Notebook? You can't mess it up. It'll come back around. You're a bird, I'm a bird.
Well, I guess I didn't understand where we stood, and I guess they think I cheated on them, and I didn't, and I don't know how to prove it.
Okay, take pen to paper. Okay, get a piece of paper, get a pen. You can write out a note of apology. And if you want to make it rhyme, every last word, rhyme it at the next sentence's end word.
Well, it would be just kind of cool if you would give me an example.
Oh, like Cyrano de Bergerac.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? I'm so sorry that you think I cheated. When I make liver, the meat, I beat it. Because you got to make it.
I don't know if I want to talk about beating meat.
Okay, I'm in my thing. That's my thing. I cook, I'm married, I cook, I love TikTok. I am Karen. Okay, Renee, what's your thing? You like music.
Yeah.
You like guitars. You like to go to concerts. Remember I took you to go see a concert when you were 10?
Yeah, I do. And that concert changed my life. Seeing George Michael,
George Michael, and it was sadly near the end. What a sweetheart he was. You know, a lot of people don't realize he was a very philanthropic man, a real darling. And he died on Christmas.
Oh,
On Jesus' birthday, we lost that beautiful man.
it's very sad.
Yes, but remember when he's saying, you got to have faith, you practically came out of your jelly shoes. You were so excited.
I did. And that's when I knew that I loved entertaining. I loved being a rock star. And now, you know your sister, my mom, she says I can't be. And then I should do something more practical. And then I went and messed up my relationship and everything is ruined.
Okay, calm down. Have a sip of water. You're getting so emotional. Let me tell you something. You're in the height of hormones. You're in the HOH right now. And you've just got to take a breather. You know, your mom had dreams that she never fulfilled. I don't know if she ever told you about her idea. Knit Across America. She said she wanted to make a scarf in every state. She wanted
That's totally impractical.
Well, don't judge her though. See, you're doing to her what you say she does to you. You two are like two peas in a pod.
You're right.
Now, as far as this relationship, I need just a skosh more information. Did you step outside of the lines?
Well, it looked like that. And I could totally understand how someone would think that. I actually met up with my ex to tell them that I was more serious about a new relationship. And I went to my favorite spot and
At top of the tree in Grosseal Park?
yeah, I love going there. I love going to Grosseal Park. I love going to that tree and I love climbing right to the top. And that's where I told my ex that it couldn't be the same between us for real. And my new girlfriend saw me and
No. Oh my gosh. Of all the trees and all the parks
in all the world.
in all the world. Well, you know what? There's a TikTok for this. I saw one recently.
You're kidding.
Yeah, you need to set it up as if it were a prank.
Oh,
You just say, I pranked you. It was
Yeah.
a plan. It was a prank.
I think that's a good idea. I've tried to contact, but she just won't take any of my messages. I don't know why I'm laying my problems on you. You got stuff going on in your own life.
Renee, please. You know what I've got going on in my life? I need to consult the refrigerator to be certain, but I think it's Real Housewives of Salt Lake City right into Miss Congeniality, which will lead me to a late night viewing of James Corden and then off to bed. So I don't got much going on. I guess to give you some advice, I would say, take pen to paper and write a note to yourself that rhymes. Every last line rhymes with the end of the next last line. So you could say, Renee, I apologize to myself for the pain.
Yeah.
When I go to the titty bar, I like to make it rain.
I don't know if I should be talking about titty bars in this.
I'm just saying the words that come to mind. The rhyme is the important part, Renee. Now, one thing you're doing is critiquing Auntie Karen's rhymes, and that's not nice. I'm in creation mode, not edit mode.
You're right. You can't create and evaluate at the same time. When you start one process,
I'm gonna take
the other process stops.
That is so. Now look at how cute is that? Those are stickers.
Those are very I want those for the cover of my next album.
And look at this one, huh?
Oh yeah, mental health matters.
Okay, now what did you just say about create? And
You can't create and evaluate.
And now this pen, hold on. It's hard to write on the back of a thing that has a sticker on it. Can't create. And what was the next part?
And evaluate.
And evaluate at the same time. That's so much like mine at the same time, but it's good. Now look at this. Now here we've got the beginning, right?
Yeah.
You can't create and evaluate at the same time. So instead, sit down and make you a rhyme.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, Auntie Karen, that is fire.
I
That,
got you some stickers.
yeah. Oh, those are
I'm
great.
gonna bring them over tomorrow. You want to go
Oh,
hang out? You want to do a social distance visit to Grosse Seal Park and look for a different tree? That way, if you're doing some of your naughty bits, you can do it in a tree that no one knows you hang out at.
yeah,
See, this is
I like that.
come
Thank you.
on.
Thank you. Wow, man, I really was bummed out at the beginning of talking. Now I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling like I can save this relationship.
Well, it's a roller coaster because I have some bad news.
Oh,
I'm moving.
why?
Your Uncle Terry and I, we've decided to go to the Florida Keys permanently.
The Florida Keys?
Yep, mainly because I don't know anything about them. I'm not sure why they're called the Keys or even where they are. And that's why we're going. We need some adventure.
Well, I think Hemingway would admire your choice because I think Hemingway used to live there.
Mariel?
No, Ernest.
Oh, okay. But I
Yeah.
do think they're related. I do think that she is a niece or something.
I don't know about Mariel.
Mariel Hemingway?
No, I
No.
don't know.
Don't make me get out my Google because I will tell you. I know
Oh.
she's related in some way. So anyway, I'll tell you, Terry and I are going. We're going to do this in the next 18 months.
Well, what am I gonna do without you? I can always crash at your place when I get kicked out of my last apartment, and you always loan me $50 when I need it. Now, oh wow, Mariel Hemingway. I think I do remember Mariel Hemingway.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Wasn't
You
she
can
on a sitcom at some point?
don't make me read the whole wiki. I want to give you my full focus, but sometimes when something comes up, you got to deal with it. Let's
Yeah.
see here. Actress.
Was she the girlfriend of Jesse on Full House?
No.
No, who am I
Definitely
thinking
not.
of? Who am I-
Definitely not. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and print this out and bring it to you when we go out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's
Then you
classic.
can, and I wouldn't mind if you wrote me up a little 2 paragraphs on her life, because if you're going to learn something, you might as well put pen,
to paper.
thank you,
No, yes.
and learn it.
Oh,
So we're going to go, and we want you to come anytime, but it's time for us to spread our wings.
how am I going to afford to get to Florida? I did buy a van recently, and if they got clubs there, I could set up some gigs, I guess.
Florida has nothing but clubs. Are you kidding me? Every kind of club you could imagine, from a golf club to a club of like a club of card from a deck of cards.
Yep, those are the two kinds. of clubs.
Yeah, that's it. And in between, music.
Yeah, yeah, that's. Oh man. Maybe
Listen, it's hard to tell you that I'm leaving, but I know you're gonna be okay. You're growing up, growing pains.
Yeah. Well, if I am okay, it's because I've had women like you in my life who are just so full of good advice and wisdom and
Blessings.
yeah.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
I love you. You're
Oh,
my little peach. Now you
Oh.
finish it. You finish it.
and if you ever need me, just go ahead and reach.
Ah! Now that was sweet. That was really good. That was way better than my titty bar one. Why did I go there?
It's okay. We're both always thinking about titty bars. It's all good.
Renee.
Ugh.
I feel sad to go, but I just know that in life, sometimes you got to take a leap.
Yeah.
If you don't try, it ain't gonna fly.
That's good.
I didn't even mean to rhyme. I just thought I'd go ahead and finish one up for you.
If you don't do it, you always wonder why.
Now get a piece of dang paper and write that
Yeah,
down. That
you're
sounds
right.
like the start of a song to me.
I don't know. I just have some files here.
Well, get out. You saw what I was writing on. Anything can be a paper. Get out your now look at this, huh? You know, that's my hero.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh man. I just listened to Butterfly. Fly like like a butterfly.
Wait a dang minute.
Yes. Yes.
What did we just talk about?
We talked about butterflies. Oh, and you know what? The name of my new girlfriend is Jolene.
Holy
Oh,
shit. That's
holy
unbelievable.
shit.
Now, okay, so just go with me on this path. Her name is Jolene. Perhaps she's the one you're supposed to be with, and there is no apologizing. Just like in the movie The Notebook. Remember when she had to make the choice, and then she goes, well, which one did she choose? And then she goes, oh, yes. Yes, of course. And then you see she chose him.
Oh,
What if Jolene is the one you're supposed to be with all along, you little silly?
I think you're right. I think I have to trust it. I have to trust it in here.
Yes. Trust it in here. Trust it in here. Trust it in here and here. If you put your elbows to the mattress and you get, well, I mean a wrestling mattress.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Right.
Don't take it to the bed mattress just yet. Just remember, Jolene also is a temptress who really, you know, when you've got another woman begging you to back off, you are probably a little too hot to handle. So
Yeah. Well, she really is, and I want nothing more than to take her to that tree and tell her how much I love her. And now, because of you, Auntie Karen, I think I found the strength to do that. I really do.
good. Go forth, my love.
I
Go
will.
forth.
Love you.
Love you. Come on, fly away, little butterfly.
The numbers don't work, Karen.
What do you mean they don't dang work?
You're less than halfway through this lease. You can't leave your apartment and go to the Florida Keys.
Come on, we've got equity and we've got savings galore.
You have neither. Karen, I love you, but what are you talking about? Equity? You rent an apartment.
Yeah, but you didn't let me finish. I have equity in my car and I have equity in my stocks. Chicken stocks, beef stocks, vegetable
Karen.
stocks. I opened a stock business to make soup. You know I'm a cook.
Karen, there's so much you don't understand.
Well,
about
you're
everything.
my neighbor. Explain it to me. We're supposed to be close.
We are close, but Karen, you and Terry want to leave to the Florida Keys. I get it. It's been a terrible year. Of course you want to do that.
We want
I would
some
love-
adventure.
Yeah,
Good, they both look.
yeah. Obviously you want some adventure.
Do you hear someone talking?
I'm hearing someone talking.
That's why I want to stop the apartment living. I need to be in an open space
Then
where I don't
sell
have
your-
to hear people talking.
Then sell your chicken stocks, sell your beef stocks, sell your pork stocks, sell your...
Vegetable stock for the veggies.
It's not a real thing.
Okay.
Karen, you have to sell them.
Terry
Yep.
thinks I made $600,000 last year
Where would he get that idea?
because I told him.
Yeah, Karen, stop lying. You have no savings. When people refer to their stocks, they're talking about something else.
What?
Yes.
What the hell else is there besides your various soup stocks?
Have a seat. This is going to take me 13 minutes.
I've been sitting forever. My butt is tired.
Karen, the economy, it's big. It's more than I can explain at this
Hold
moment.
on, I should
But
write this down. I'm going to use the
don't-
back of this sticker.
I swear to God, if you use this for rhymes, Karen, I'm going to come over there. Don't show me stickers. Don't show me
Mental
stickers.
health matters. Okay, economy, go on.
Is that from Maddie?
Yes,
Did you get those from Maddie?
I did. I ordered some stickers. You know I love stickers. I
I
got them
do,
all
but
over the place. Terry
Karen-
said, what are you, a 12-year-old girl or a 58-year-old woman? I said, shut your dang mouth, Terry. You'll be sleeping on the couch.
I heard you scream that from next door last night. I heard it.
Damn it.
You can't afford stickers. Karen, look, I love you, but have you ever...
Can't afford stickers.
Have you... I didn't want it to come to this. Have you ever thought about, like, a job?
What? A job?
Stick
a
with me.
job?
Hang on.
Okay,
hang on.
okay.
Hang
I'm
on.
ready
Hang
to
on.
write
Hang on.
Okay.
Don't write it down and don't you make rhyming lists.
Okay.
I'm saying a job. You go somewhere you don't want to go.
No.
Do something you don't want to do.
Uh,
Someone pays you too little.
no.
And over time, that adds up. It's not new. It's something the rest of us, everyone, but you, does.
Is that where
Starting
you
to-
go, Marcus, every morning at 8 a.m. with your traveling mug?
Monday through Friday.
Yeah,
Yep.
you always go Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. You leave, you lock the door, and sometimes I'm out there and I go, hello, where are you going? I've
Sometimes
never
you're still
asked
out
you.
there from last night. I know.
Well, I like to sleep in my hammock. I bought it, didn't I? On credit, thank you.
Don't thank me. It's a problem. That's where you are. I'm looking at your numbers here. They don't. Karen,
Where do you go, Marcus? Where do you go when you leave? Tell me
To
your secrets.
there's no secret. I'm an accountant. I'm a CPA. I do numbers for people's businesses. I've told you this dozens of times.
How do I know you go to a CPA office? Maybe you say that and then you go off to a drug dealing
Yes,
office.
I'm a spy. I'm a
You're
spy.
a drug
Karen.
dealer.
I work for the CIA and I deal drugs. What? Karen,
You do?
I love you.
You
I'm
do
trying.
both of those things?
No, both are ridiculous. I mean, some
do
people
exist, though, Marcus. They do exist.
Some things, yeah, people do it. People do it. You asked me for advice.
Yes, please. I'm going to write this down.
I'm giving you my top of the mountain advice. Get a job.
Get a job. Get a job from Peter. The money I will rob.
No,
What,
this
what,
is not.
what?
These aren't song
Rob?
lyrics.
What?
Life is not song lyrics. This is not your ticket out.
Okay. All right, what else?
So you've agreed to that?
Yeah, I will do that. I used to have a job. I'm 8 years old. You think I never had a job, Marcus?
It's not clear.
Well, you've never seen me with a job, but of course I've had several.
Okay. We've been neighbors for 30 years.
Yes, I know. Terry and I got married, and he told me you'll never work a day in your life.
Right.
What do you think I did before I met Terry? Do you think I came out of the womb fully formed with this kind of clothes and hair without a job?
I'm not before credit cards. No, I don't know. It's not clear to me what Terry does. How do you...
Terry has a job, Marcus. I'm not a ding-dong. I know what a god-dang-dong job is. Terry has a job.
Moments ago, I said, you
Yeah.
should get a job. And you're like, what? And I said, a job. And you said, what? And I said, go to a place you don't want to go to. And you said, no.
Yeah,
said,
these are all...
there's more.
Emphatic. I was being emphatic. I don't want to get a job. I haven't had a job in 30 years.
Right.
But I'll get another job. I'll get a dang job. What else?
mean-
Here's what I've got on my list so far. Economy and job. What else, Marcus? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do everything you say because I want to get to the keys.
This isn't about the keys, but you could mow your lawn and take out the garbage once in a while. Plow, shovel when it's snowy.
Lawn and garbage,
Why do you need to write this down?
This
take
is like
pen
obvious
to
paper. That's my deal.
Further up on that list, does it say inhale, exhale? What? Why?
Marcus, you are so charming.
I'm not. This is not me being charming.
You're
This
hot
is
right now.
This is
I see
me
you
at my
getting-
dickiest.
Yeah, I
This
see
is
you're
me at my
hot.
dickiest.
You're got a
I'm
little-
mad at you. I'm mad at you.
Is this
Why-
about how I didn't shovel the walk and your dog was underneath the snow?
That was
I
years
dunked him
ago.
out. He was fine. He was fine.
That was years ago, and yes, I am still mad about it.
Well, I'm sorry, Marcus. Didn't you get my edible creations?
That was you?
Yes, I sent you edible creations. I felt very sad that your dog fell into the snow like that. When you have those tiny dogs, that's part of the pain of a tiny dog. They take a step, they drop like a rock in a glass of lemonade.
You put slices of banana on chopsticks and left it on our porch in the fucking winter.
Yeah, and that's what a frozen... People put bananas in the freezer and they put some chocolate on them, and that's a low-cal snack.
Next time, maybe leave a note. And also, don't do that. That was gross. We thought we'd been hazed. We accused all our kids' friends of leaving bullshit on our step.
Almond butter, not chocolate.
What?
What? I'm sorry, Marcus. I apologize. Okay, I did do that, and it was my fault that your tiny, tiny 3-pound dog dropped like a ton of bricks off a shit brick house. I'm sorry. Are we not friends? Is that what I'm hearing?
I don't know. Look, I've just gotten home from work. I'd love to go in. You asked me for some quick advice, and you said you were leaving in the middle of your lease to go to the Florida Keys.
Yes, I came up with this plan. I really think it's solid.
Have fewer plans.
Okay, that's good.
Don't
I
advise
need
people.
to relax a little bit.
Don't. I heard you on the phone with your niece.
Mhm.
Don't give dating advice. This isn't your wheelhouse.
Bitch, I've been married 30 years.
I know.
I know how to be married. I have a husband for 30 years. Marcus. All right, we want to talk about what we heard through the wall. I heard something through the wall that
No, you
was
didn't.
inconceivable.
I don't
Yes.
wanna. No.
I wanna. Oh, I
There are-
wanna.
There are. It's a townhouse, so it could have been either floor.
I know
Karen,
your
I don't
secret,
wanna-
Marcus.
Karen,
I
Debbie and
know
I.
your
Karen,
secret,
Debbie and I.
Marcus.
Debbie, Karen.
Debbie.
Karen.
Oh, you
Debbie
want to
and
be
I
quiet?
do. I want you to be quiet, Karen. Debbie and I are private people. We don't live like you and Terry. We don't wear our shit outward, okay? So you keep that shit low.
I'll keep it low, but
I'm
I
saying,
want you
Karen,
to
no,
know that I
you're
know
getting
what
louder.
I
You're getting
know,
louder.
that
You're
I
getting
know
louder.
what I
Karen,
know,
shut
because
the
I saw
fuck
what
up.
I
Shut the
heard.
fuck-
And Marcus, you got very upset just then.
All right, you know what? Fine. What do you think you heard?
I'll tell you, I know what I heard.
I'm saying, shut the fuck up. What do you think?
Okay.
What do you think
Listen,
you heard? Shut
I'll
the
tell
fuck
you
up.
what
do you
I
think
heard.
you heard?
How about this? I heard the dulcet sounds of the Dave Matthews Band under
You
the
heard
table
nothing.
and dreaming.
You heard nothing.
I
We
heard
are
under
classical
the
music
table
enthusiasts
and dreaming.
and maybe the occasional jazz.
I heard under the
No.
table and
No.
dreaming. And then I heard
I don't even know
more.
what song that is.
Clink,
I don't even.
clink, says the champagne glasses. Poof, fizz goes the champagne. I thought I had Mr. Dave Matthews in the room next to me for all the lyrics that you were quoting perfectly. Tell me I'm wrong.
I will destroy you.
Give
Karen,
it a
it's
shot,
less than I
Marcus.
ever do.
Give it
Oh.
a shot. You Dave Matthews.
I have so
loving
many
mother.
pictures of your lawn and your sidewalks and your garbage, and I will send them to your landlord.
You told me you were taking pictures of birds out there every time I see you with your beautiful
lied.
Nikon camera.
I lied. I'm getting evidence just in case something like this would ever come up and you try to Dave Matthews blackmail me. Debbie and I are private people, and we don't want people knowing that.
It's fine, Marcus, if people know you love the DM.
Not in our circles. Not in our circles. You don't travel where we travel. In the upper echelons, the mid to upper the mid echelons.
You also live in an apartment, by the way, Mr.
It's
Fancy.
a townhome.
Well, that's what I think.
We pay an HOA. We pay an
Terry
HOA.
pays the HOA. Lay down, horses.
Doesn't affect me. I don't even know these lyrics.
You know every
don't
word to
know.
every Dave. I've heard you sing them. I've heard you.
I'd have to Google it, and you'd have to look up the whole wiki, because I don't have any idea what you're talking
Sounds like something you
I don't
do
have any
every
idea. I don't have
Friday
any
night.
idea. I don't
Oh,
have-
Googling Dave Matthews Band.
about. Okay. What I do between Friday and 8 a.m. Monday morning is my
Ooh.
beeswax.
All right, fine.
Karen,
I will concede. I won't Dave Matthews Band shame you, though he did open up his tour buses, latrines, and pour them into the Chicago River.
there's no proof of that.
There is proof.
There's no proof of that.
It happened.
I'm not going to
Dave
look it up.
Matthews put his toilet problems all over that beautiful city. So maybe you're not as good as you think you are, sir.
Who among us hasn't emptied our sanitary tanks, literally or figuratively, places they shouldn't? You live in a pretty glass house, Karen, to be
Well, thank you.
throwing this many
I
stones.
wanted windows
I'm
around
not
all three.
speaking. Nope. Nope. You're missing it. You're missing
It
it.
is a pretty
Nope.
glass house. All right,
I'm
Marcus,
saying,
I'm going to let you go in. I
thank you.
understand. I will
Yeah.
not break my lease, but you realize what you've just done is spent 10 minutes convincing me to stay as your neighbor as I fulfill my 2-year lease. You could have had me out, and perhaps you could have moved in one of your Dave Matthews Band buddies.
Shut your mouth. You shut your
Move
mouth.
your
You
Dave Matthews Band
shut your
buddy, and then you guys can sing
You-
under
oh,
the
I will-
table.
I will climb this rod. I will climb this rod. I don't even know. I will climb this wrought iron banister, and I will come over there, and I will take your potted plants and throw them out on your lawn.
Well,
Your
I'd like to see you
unmowed
try.
lawn. I will. Oh, Karen, listen to me. Enjoy the Florida Keys. Never, because you can't afford it, because you don't have a job.
Enjoy the latest Dave Matthews Band CD. Oh, wait, he doesn't have one because he's over and all of his CDs are done. You'll never hear a fresh DMB song for the rest of your life. He's over.
Nobody wants new ones.
Yes, a purist. You probably didn't like when Paul McCartney went into Wings, did you?
Nobody liked when Paul McCartney went into Wings.
I did. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I bet you did. You know what? Maybe you do
Chicken
belong
butt.
in Margaritaville.
Chicken butt.
Don't rhyme. Do not rhyme.
Well, you say you know what, and I'm going to say chicken butt every time until the day I die.
Mental health matters. You should wear that facing you. You did write it down. I asked you not to.
Well, I'm going to implement it all. Goodbye, Marcus. Goodbye.
Oh, Karen.
Goodbye.
Well. I think you're slipping.
I mean, I wouldn't say I mean,
You wouldn't say
have I-
slipping?
have I been
You
at my
wouldn't say
peak?
slipping.
Have I been at my peak? Who has? You know, there are ebbs and flows. There are highs and lows.
I've been at my peak. 100%.
Well,
I'm always
yeah.
at my peak.
Yeah, but this is all you.
Listen, you're slipping and it's obvious. Okay. That insane lady next door knows that you are an agent, and now we have to do something about it.
No, I feel like I did that well. I feel like I put it out there as something so ridiculous that she could never. Susan, she doesn't. I mean, she's way more likely to think I'm a drug dealer than I'm with the company. Should I have said it? No. Should I have said it? No.
You should not have
No.
said it.
I know.
I can't even believe you're standing here making excuses.
I feel like I talk a lot about being a CPA and put in some really pertinent details. I think she bought it.
You just put on a bow tie and think everybody's going to be like, oh, he's a CPA.
It's remarkably disarming. I have a briefcase. I have the whole thing. These
There's-
shoes with two
There's
different kinds of
more
leather.
to embodying an accountant than a bow tie, shoes, and a briefcase.
Look, I understand what you're doing here. I get this power play. I get it. But I took the training courses. I know how to live undercover, okay?
Well, with the stakes this high, we're just going to have to do something about her, and either we'll
I
take
don't
care of it or you're going to have to take care of it. But she needs to move out early.
Yeah. No, I can.
Move out early.
Oh, that's the bad part. Okay, I
Yeah,
thought
you weren't looking.
at first I was like, you should meant kill her, and then I was like, oh, you mean get her out of there?
Why are you saying these words out loud?
Is
Agents,
this not a secure?
what's the first
honest to
rule?
God-
What's the first rule being an agent of the CIA?
Don't talk about being an agent of the CIA.
Great. And what's the second rule?
Don't talk about being an agent of the CIA.
That's but there's also always assume
Oh,
you are being
people are
watched.
listening.
You remember
Yeah.
that part?
So, like, you can come on and accuse me of slipping, and I have to just sit here and take it, and not. I should use a bunch of. Like, I'm good at what I do. I gather human intelligence. I make every one of my drops. I kill. I dispatch the targets that you. That's probably too close. I kill you, and I get the job done. Also, I'm actually an accountant. Like, I do it. So I don't know. Can the government just, like, I don't want
You know
you
I should have had this
to.
job. You know I should have been the one out there undercover.
You got promoted. You got all the screens behind you. Look at that. All those buttons. That cool headset.
Yeah, but I'm just in this room every day. You know, I don't get to act. You know, I didn't get into the CIA to be an administrator. I wanted to perform, to embody different people. You know how bad I want to be a CPA right now?
It's not. I mean, are there perks? Sure. Yeah. Is it glamorous? A little. But it's not everything it's cracked out to be. When tax time rolls around, year end, I mean, you got to get into it. And people, honest to God, they come with the shoeboxiest bunches of receipts, and you're like, yeah, you're an adult.
That
I mean,
just
look,
sounds amazing to me. Not
you have
being
your.
a CPA, but like digging in inside to say what makes a CPA able to go through this shoebox of receipts, this shopping bag of receipts, faded receipts.
Susan, you can do it. It's far easier than doing what you're doing now, keeping your pulse on global intelligence. I mean, that's, I think anybody would suggest harder than what, I mean, a calculator does half the work. Knowing the laws, that's the other part. I mean, none of it's hard. Don't don't suspend me. Don't bring me in, and don't make me kill Karen. She's just a nice, dumb. I mean, she.
It's not as dumb as you think.
What? I'm
She's
pretty.
not.
Mm, I mean, she's good at rhyming. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about her rhyming. Have you followed her blog?
No, but I hear through the walls.
You're so lucky. Like nobody rhymes like Karen rhymes. But now we got to take her out.
I
It's just what we got to do, buddy.
send the wet works because I can't kill her. Like, she's, honest to God, I don't want to have to hear her voice beforehand if I don't have to. Like, couldn't you just send a team?
All right.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to decide if I should try to.
You want to kill her?
I don't know.
When's the last time you even carried an element?
What, did no one say peace anymore?
I'm trying to be
Oh, I see.
covert.
I'm sorry. Oh my
You
gosh.
just got all up on me
Oh
about.
my gosh. You're right.
Yeah.
Forget it. You're right.
I've said kill half a dozen times in the last 2 minutes.
I know. I was just so pulled in. I can't believe it. This is why you're you and I'm me. This is it right here. We just fucking witnessed why I'm the one in the office and you're the one out there. And I've just been giving, you know what? I'm not going to kill Karen. That's dumb. That's just me being jealous.
Are you slipping? Is there anything you want to talk about? I mean, this is weird. You've been promoted to this position. Look at all those screens.
I know.
I would kill for those screens.
The
one that shows the shape of where the sun is right now.
Yep.
I mean, that's all of it. The satellites, where the president is.
Yeah,
I'd kill for it. You have the power to have a switch, but I don't think you want to live with Debbie. I guess you'd get a different cover.
Yeah, well, I would definitely take Debbie out before I would get in there. But
wait, is that can I kill Debbie? Is that I dispatch? I didn't. I just assumed.
I think maybe we just need to maybe we just need to let this one go. Will you just pretend that I never called? I know I was like all hot under the collar. I pulled you in here. Now I'm just turned around and you're right. I'm the one who's slipping. Marcus, I am the one who's slipping.
Okay.
And you just like belayed me. I don't know what the term is. Belayed me up and kept me from falling. And I'm looking at these screens and I'm watching the president pace and I'm realizing I was just like, the grass is always greener.
I mean, I guess I'm under a little bit of obligation to, blow you in.
What?
I mean, you're meant to be the person in my ear saying, run right now, get off the train, jump, run along this rooftop.
Yeah, I will still do that. I will
Yeah,
do it
but
as
not if you're thinking about like,
you're
oh, I
glad
wish
that-
I were an accountant.
Well, that's how I was before, but now I realize the team that we are, and I will be in your ear as if it were me, but also really glad it's not me because I got all this. So please, Marcus, let's just pretend today didn't happen. Please. What do you need? What do you want? I've got money. I know your wife really loves emeralds.
She's fine. Tell you what I want. I want the button. I want the button with the secret door. I want to press a button. I want a secret door to open. I want it to make a sound like psht. And behind it, I want to have all my backlit guns. That's what I want. It's what I said when I signed up.
Marcus,
I know. It's what I signed. It's what I said. I know. It's not ridiculous. I've seen it dozens of times. I've seen it dozens of times. I want the button. It could be a book. It could be a light switch.
In your house?
Yeah, in my house where I sleep. It's
The
got to be
office? It could be in the office. This is not a bad question.
at Langley.
No, your fucking CPA office.
Oh no, I've got enough guns there.
All right.
Think about it.
Okay. And ixnay on the uns gay.
I won't kill you if you won't kill me.
Deal.
Hey man, is this a bad time? You seem really stressed out.
Yeah, I just wanted to have a drink and before I went. So I'm not really looking.
Yeah. Looking for what?
Conversation or company or anything. I just wanted to
Cool.
gonna have a drink and then head home.
Oh.
Long day.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
No.
So if I may be so bold, I think you have misinterpreted or misconstrued the moment here. I'm not trying to hit on you, man. I'm just a fan of love and peace and blessings. And it just seems like you're someone that's stressed out and could use, but if you a person to talk to, but if you just need silence, I appreciate it. But I just want to let you know that this was not
First of all, no, I didn't think you were trying to hit on me. I didn't.
Okay, well, hurtful.
Were you?
Hurtful, but
You
hurtful,
weren't.
but I'm gonna let it go.
No,
No,
it just you about me. I just thought I just didn't want to I wasn't in the mood to talk to anybody.
That's
It
fair.
wasn't
That's
personal,
fair.
and I didn't think you were hitting on me.
No,
Were
I
you?
didn't mean hurtful to me. I meant hurtful to you that you didn't think that you were a woman that deserved to be desired. I think that's unfair. I think you're being too hard on yourself. I wasn't doing that. I'm just trying to be a being of pure light. But go easy, man. But
Well,
if you
why-
just want to be quiet, that's cool. I'll just
No,
sit
that's
here.
okay. I'm just curious why you weren't doing that then. Honestly, if you'll be honest with me. I'm just doing a lot of soul searching right now, and I just want to
Sure. No.
What-
If the floodgates have opened for conversation where previously they were damned like a beaver, then yeah, I'll be open. You seem like a very well put together, like you're wearing that suit. You probably work at some sort of secret agency I'm not supposed to know about. You're obviously very well put together. The glasses fit your face really nice.
Oh, thanks.
The only reason in this moment, honestly, being completely transparent, the only reason in this moment that I would not be hitting on you is only because I have recently gotten out of a long-term relationship with my shaman, and I'm just not ready. I'm just not ready for that kind of new commitment. Does that make sense?
Wow.
Yeah.
Shaman?
Yeah.
You have a shaman?
Yeah. I just spent the last 5 years studying with studying with a shaman in Queensland. Yeah, yeah. His name is
Mm.
Jay. He's beautiful, man. He's a beautiful man. He just knows things and says things, and then you're just like, am I like, you want to judge them, but like you can't, because you realize that they're so simple and so efficient that they must be true. Is there anyone like that in your life for you, man? Because you deserve it. You definitely deserve it.
Somebody who's so simple that they can't be anything but true.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. The way you put it there was even better.
Is that what you meant? Did I, or
No, it's 100% what I
oh,
meant. You
okay.
just took out words and made it even more efficient by taking out the word efficiency. That's good. I'm sitting here sipping my Di Serrano on the rocks, and suddenly I just got my mind blown, man. That's great. That's great.
That's great. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm all about efficiency. That's it. Like, I
Let
don't
me
know.
guess. Let me guess. Are you an accountant?
I'm not an accountant.
No, you're not an accountant. Okay. Okay. I've got bad at this.
Did you think I
Are
could be?
you?
Did you think I look like
Oh,
an accountant?
I feel like you're someone that like just knows numbers and facts, and like just 2 + 2 = 4. And that's how the universe gets down, man. Because it's all based on math. That's something that Jay told me once, man. It's just math. The
Wow.
Greeks had math, and that's why we still know someone like Pythagoras now. That's the reason why 2,000 years from now, when the aliens come down and go, why do these people kill each other? They had Pythagoras, they had math. Why don't they know? You ever seen that movie Contact? Watch it 5,000 times. It's brilliant. You look like a person that has math and has numbers and has it all figured out. True.
I have math and numbers. I don't think I have it all figured out. I was a real jerk today. Do you ever have one of those days where you're like, oh, I was such a jerk?
A ton, man. I don't know. I don't, sometimes people get weirded out when I say this, but to be perfectly honest, like there's a lot of times where people discuss like who's the greatest person to ever live, but like, I'd like to be more like him. And I'm talking about Jesus Christ there, trying to be open and plain. So if you were a jerk to someone today, that's okay, man. We all fail. It's how you make those amends. How were you a jerk to someone today, man?
I got jealous.
That's fair, man. Coveting. It's right there. It's on the big list. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And I was gonna have an innocent citizen taken out just to serve my jealousy. I was gonna have somebody killed. And that person.
Wow, that's one of the big commandments. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's heavy. That's intense.
But here's where it gets really crazy, because you've talked about Christianity and you've also talked about having a shaman, and like that person that I almost took out is that person. Like annoying, yeah. Intrusive, loud, yeah. She's all those things, but she is so simple that that like she just is truth. And I'm around a lot of deceit. I can't even really, I shouldn't have just told you what I told you even. I just said,
hey man, this is a spiritual connection. This stays between the two of us, man. I'm like a wandering priest, bro. It stays here. Nobody can make me testify. It's so cool that you said what you just said, because you just realized that like you were trying to assassinate yourself. You know what I mean? Like the things that you saw that other person that you despise were really the things that maybe you wanted to change about yourself. That's intense. That's next level thinking right now. Jay would love that, man. If he was still here.
Well, I didn't even really
love that.
Those dots. I just thought I was willing to kill anyone who's in my way or getting to live the life that, I want to live. But you're right.
Word.
Oh my God, I was just trying to kill myself.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Most of the time, what we do not like about our friends, our peers, our coworkers is something that we see in ourselves reflected that we do not care for. It's not like in the cut of someone's jaw, means that they have the same jawline as you do. It's intense, right?
Yeah.
That's the power of Jay, man.
Yeah.
That's why I live.
It's like bam, 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 bam. Like all these examples are just flashing through my head. Times that I've had that exact experience. It's like,
tell me, bro. Tell me about your times.
Articulating my life. It's weird
But
to have this
but articulate your own life. Articulate your own life for me right now. Tell me about it.
I'm tired of the lies. You know, I've been living this life of lies and deceit, and I should be just,
Word.
you know, making stickers and loving my family members and being honest and true and like trying to befriend my neighbors just because I'm friendly.
Love thy neighbor is also one of the
It
big
is
commandments, man.
everything. You keep
It
pulling
is.
it back. You keep tying it back in like a juicy ham getting strung up to roast.
Dude, rabbi just means teacher, you know, and I've been fortunate to meet a lot of good teachers, not just Jay, but also, you know, a lot of others. We're all standing on the shoulders of giants, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you're not an accountant and if you don't work in accounts receivable, and again, this is part of my priestly duties.
No, you're just
What do you do for
flattering me now.
No, seriously, what do you do for a living, man? You know, unburden yourself to me so that you may find peace and blessings and be like better for the unburdening.
I am I've never said this out loud to a living soul, and this could cost me everything that I have and know and love.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this
if
is
you're not willing to risk everything, then why risk anything? You know what I mean?
this is you're bringing this out. So I'm gonna have this fucking moment with you right now.
Yeah.
I am a logistics coordinator for secret agents.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm the
No way.
Central
Okay.
Intelligence
No,
Agent.
now
Central Intelligence.
now you're just
That's
now
me.
you're pulling my leg.
CIA agent. It's called CIA of the CIA. I'm a Central Intelligence Agent.
No way. You're just making fun of.
I'm not.
I get it.
I'm not. That's
I get it.
Man. That is who I am. I am.
Okay, I get it. You're making fun of the drunk hippie guy now. I get it. Okay.
Why would I lie? Why we're having an honest spiritual connection here.
Wow. Are you pulling the Sean Connery from Untouchables on me right now? Like, who would make up that which was not be true?
Yeah.
Is that what you do? Wow.
Yeah.
You're a fucking CIA agent? Oh, bro. I used to inform on the FBI.
No
I was
way.
an FBI informant. For real.
Do you want to get out of here?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do this. Let's
do it.
Let's
go.
Let's do this.
I'm sorry. I have really bad news.
No.
It turns out the venue won't let us use incense. Yeah, so we're gonna have to find some other way to bring scent in. I know it's bad news.
Can I just have a moment to process that for a second?
Sure, yeah, do it. I'm gonna let them know that I told you and that we're good. And we're going to figure out another smell solution.
We are most certainly not good. We're most certainly not good. Because it sounds like you just told me that we're not allowed to burn incense, which I'm confident means that we're not allowed to burn sage. And like sage is like a major important part of what we're doing here.
Yeah. But good news.
You get that, right?
Good news.
You get that, right?
That we could sprinkle it. So
sprinkle what? Incense? Just sprinkle
sage.
Incense or
sage?
No,
dried sage.
Okay, so
and
what
that
I'm hearing is that
I think he would be cool with that because we're also, we're going to clean the venue after. We're going to use brooms. We'll sweep it. We'll sweep the.
Can I ask you a question right now?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what event do you think that we're holding here right now? What event do you think we're holding here right now?
A fun seance.
And there's no right or wrong answers here, but what makes a seance fun?
Different smells.
I don't want you to say what you think I want to hear. I just want to know you and know your truth And maybe if those two truths align, but like it's a you would agree that it's a I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you would agree that it's a multi-sensory experience, a fun seance.
Yeah. Well, no,
Okay.
I came
Just
back
just
to
do
good
just
news.
do me
I
one
also
more
have good
favor.
news. I also
Do
have
me
good
one more
news.
favor.
Okay.
Just do me one more favor before we get to the good news. Before we get to the good news, just give me your description of what you think a boring seance would be. Yeah, just do that. Just do that for me, because we've established what a fun one is. A fun seance. I just need you to spend the next, I don't know, 90 seconds to 2 minutes just telling me what you think is a
boring
seance.
That I can do. That I can do. So like the ghosts are the ghosts you expect. They're dead relatives, and they're like the ones that didn't really have a strong personality. The room smells like it just always does. We're drinking water. You know what I mean? And then partway through, someone's microwave beeper goes off, and we're like, "What's that?" And we're reading the Wall Street Journal during it. That was pretty boring for me. I don't.
Yeah, you have another minute left of telling me what you think.
Okay, yeah. Okay, all right, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, personally, I want to be at a fun seance. I'm trying to cultivate this. Can I tell you the good news? I'm so excited about it. It turns out, you know how we ordered a tambourine? Well, yes. They came in a box of dozen. So we have a dozen tambourines. Now we're talking. Yeah. Now that's fun. That's a fun seance.
It's fun for sure. You do realize that the average age, the average age of the people attending the seance are above 8.
Okay.
Do you get that right? So if you give a bunch of people tambourines, like just as a go,
people over 8 are great at rhythm, and they'll probably sync up, and it will sound fun. Great.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, the Hare Krishnas have made over $1 billion. That's a good point. I'm trying to be flexible with you. I'm trying to work with you.
All right. Obviously, you're mad because you've brought up Hare Krishnas, and you only bring them up because you feel slighted by them. Okay, look, listen, it's gonna be fine. I also have pepper lights. Like those glowing the string lights, but they look like red jalapeno peppers. So I
go on.
Well, I had them in my dorm room in college, and I found them in my garage. So we can have those. Unfortunately, I only have two.
Where did you go to college? Where did you go to college? Northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest? What are we talking about?
Oh my God. I went to Rutgers in New Jersey.
Fantastic! I tell them more. We have 2 strings of pepper lights from Rutgers, New Jersey. Keep going. I'm feeling
the venue is a bit big, so they might get a little bit swallowed. However, I also
that's good. That's not a bad thing. Okay, yes. What else do you have?
My roommate has a lava lamp.
A lava lamp.
Mm-hmm.
What color is this lava lamp?
I'll text her.
Excellent. I love the idea that there's only 2 strings of lights. We have a large venue. We have a small amount of lights. It's great. It's large and dark. It's a big bang thing. I'm feeling this. I'm not against this. This is great. I'm working with you. I'm trying to work with you on that. What the color of a lava lamp? If it's a color that I'm thinking of, then I feel like there's something to do here. There's something we won't even need sage.
It's green.
Need sage.
It's green. The lava's green.
Christmas, red, green, Jesus Christ, who we all try to be more like and fun.
Yeah.
You have somehow found a way to get to the core of me. You have cut to the quick without even knowing it. And that is something, and I don't say this lightly. I do not say this lightly. That is something that Jay would have done. The simplicity that becomes truth. I don't know if I have the words to let you know how proud of yourself you should be right now, because you should. You should.
I just real quick, did you talk to
Yes.
Jay about the money yet? Did you follow up with him? Because
I have not.
I
I have
did.
not talked to Jay Jr. after Jay has passed, because I feel like bringing up
Yeah.
not just the idea of money, but just the very concept of currency.
Right, because I'm still
Jay
in like
Jr.
a
would
very
be,
sort of position because of the whole financial situation with Jay and the Jay estate, and so like that's a little like bit of a prickly.
of course,
for me.
I would have to say I understand and I see your issue. I see you and I respect you and I feel your
I see you and I
pain.
respect you. I see you and I respect you.
I see you and I respect
I see you and I
you.
respect you.
I understand the position that you're being put in.
Okay. I thought we were going to do
With-
it again. Let's see.
with the rental, with the price of the rental is what you were speaking. I understand that. I understand that completely.
Speaking
It is about.
of which,
No, I'm just saying that it is uncomfortable. How uncomfortable as you feel talking with the landlord about the rental of the space, that's how uncomfortable I feel talking to Jay Jr. about currency. Jesus threw the moneylenders out of the temple. I'm just saying, maybe tell them that.
I know. I read that book too. But I actually do need to run back and do a quick little check-in to let them know that we sorted it all out.
And I want to thank you. I want to thank you so much, because you came to me first with the idea of the sage not being there. You pitched positive. Kay Cannon, by way of Karen Grouchy, taught me a great lesson that is always pitch positive. You came with solutions, not just problems. And to be perfectly honest, I was a real ding dong. I was a sinner in that moment where I was judging you a little bit up top, and I shouldn't have done that. And you were patient with me. I see and respect you. 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 I see and respect you.
We are all sinners. We're all sinners.
In the hands of an angry God. Yes.
We are sinners, and his hands are large, and we are inside of the palms, between the palms.
He will raise us up on eagle wings and hold us in the palm of his hands, of course.
If the eagle talons,
claws
lift and fly. And
if you need to go speak to someone, I am going to go pray now.
That would be really good.
Go speak to someone, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings.
I'm so glad I caught you. I'm so glad I caught you before you left.
Yeah, I was just on my way out.
Yeah, I know, and I know you have to get to your really big it's a big interview, it's a big appointment, but I needed to apologize for yesterday.
Thank you.
I need to say more than that, because yesterday was your day, and I took it away from you. I made the focus all about me and about what our relationship used to be, and it was it's your wedding, right? Like, I don't want to. It felt I didn't really sleep much last night thinking about it, and I thought maybe we might not be friends anymore, or you would hate me, and with the new job, and
you know what? Let's just deal with it. I'm a woman with a packed schedule. I have a wedding one day, a job interview the next, and I'm having an issue with a friend, and we need to figure it out, and we're going to.
Yeah, and that's the thing about you that I love so much. You take on so many different things, a wedding and a new job. Well, me, I'm unemployed. I haven't had a job interview in so long, and you know me, I've always been single.
Well, don't shit where you eat. Have you heard that phrase before? In this case, you're not shitting or eating. So you're an enlightened being. Isn't that fun? Oh,
it's,
God.
it's a really nice thought.
All right. Well, let's just go over what occurred
Yeah, you were.
beat by beat
Yeah,
and
you
break
was.
it down.
Yeah, totally. Well, it was, you were there at the top of the aisle, and there was that, and you were doing your vows with your
Yes, with Angeline.
Angeline, yeah, and I was there at your side as your best person at the wedding, and then you asked, like, at that moment I was supposed to give you the rings, and well, I didn't give you the rings. Instead,
You had the rings, but you didn't give me the rings.
I didn't
You
give.
had them.
I had
You
them.
didn't give them.
I actually, I still have them. Like
Well,
I didn't
in a
lose
way
them like
that
I said yesterday. I
What?
still have them on me right now.
Well, in many ways, that's a good thing because we paid for those rings. It was fortunate that Angeline is so good at making little circles out of whatever they find around. Thank God for Angeline.
Yeah,
Praise you.
thank God. Yeah, praise for it.
But nonetheless, I could take the rings now, and we can move forward and wear them or not.
Yeah. I want you to wear them, but like I brought up yesterday, I just felt like your relationship was going off on its own, and I felt like my friendship with you was being cast off to the side, and it felt so hard to bring up at that ceremony with all your family there and everything. But
have you read My Brilliant Friend? You are my brilliant friending me. You haven't read it?
I haven't read it. No,
Oh my God. You'd understand our relationship so much more. I mean, I'm not realizing until this very moment. You are my brilliant friending me. Oh, they're such good books. Elena Ferrante.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've heard of her. She does amazing work. I follow her on Instagram. Yeah, she's really inspiring.
You follow her on Instagram?
Yeah. The novelist. Yeah.
She writes under a pen name. She's famously unknown.
Well, I've always been
You're
good
bullshitting
at
me. You are bullshitting me in many ways. Yeah. Are you in love with me?
Yes. Isn't it obvious? I was going to say I have 3 rings in my hand. One was for Angeline, one was for you, and one was for me. I thought maybe that I could do something impromptu like they show in the movies, and we could become like a some sort of new kind of relationship. I don't know. I've been harboring this for a while, and it was building up. You're doing your hand thing now. You always do that when you're upset. You have that mantra you like to do. Let's do it together. One breath, one person.
One breath, then one breath. One person.
And one breath.
One breath. One person.
Yeah, you love to do that little mantra.
We've gotten ourselves in a pickle.
Yeah, and it's my fault. And
is it sexual? Do you find me to be a sexual being that you want to embrace in a romantic fashion?
Yeah, it's I want to go on romantic dates. I want to sit on blankets under stars.
How do you feel about Angeline?
It's I'm jealous. I'm jealous of her. I'm jealous of Angeline. I'm jealous of the way that you look at them. I'm jealous
like Elena is jealous of Nino when Lila and Nino get together in the second book of this series, Story of a New Name, the sequel to My Brilliant Friend.
Yeah, I really got to read those books in order to. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's just like those books.
It's neither here nor there. You haven't read them.
But those books have a happy ending, right?
I haven't read the last book.
Oh. Well, look, I came here today to apologize, and you don't have to accept it. It's
I
more
want
about
to. I want to, though.
why.
I want you to find your Angeline. And I can't be Angeline because Angeline is Angeline. And if we were both named Angeline, well, we'd be running into each other like a hall of mirrors.
And that's ridiculous because your name is Sarah.
Exactly.
So you'll keep me in your life even if you get this big job and
What do you
move
really
away?
want?
I want some purpose in my life. As I said, I have no job. I don't have anything, and you've always been the motivating factor in my life, and so I need something.
You know what I'm realizing? This is actually amazing. You don't own land. I know this amazing landowner that I used a property for a venue.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah,
His
your venue
name is-
business.
His name is Derek. He is very fascinating. Loves rules. I think I'm going to set you up. Fabulous guy. He very funny and persnickety. Like you know how you're particular, very particular.
Absolutely. That sounds perfect. Land, an opportunity like that could really, turn things around. It could change the direction of my life, in such a positive way. Oh, you are such an amazing person, Sarah, and I am so glad to have you in my life. And the way that you just raise people up, Derek, the people that you work with, Angeline, everyone.
I'm just sorry. I'm realizing I need to just grab a few things to go to my job interview.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
keep talking. I'm just gonna pack my bag.
For
You're
sure.
good. You're good. I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I wish you the best on your job. You are gonna get this job. You're gonna become the best dang, venue owner, shipper, seller that there is, and I'm gonna go get that land at this thing, and we're gonna stay connected. Take these rings. Take the ring, please.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put these in my pocket. Oh my God.
Yeah.
A confession was made, a solution was found. You know I'm solutions oriented. You are my brilliant friend. You were all along. Oh.
I'm just a bridge troll. I don't want to hear your whole entire love story. I mean, it sounds real interesting, but are you going to cross the bridge or not?
Well, is this the way to the castle?
Yeah, that's the way to the castle. I mean, it sounds like you have a lot of, man, it sounds like you're living in a lot of stories.
I am. I'm really in my head, and I thought this was the path to the place I needed to go. And I won't tell you any more about my life. I won't bother you anymore.
No, it's not it. It just sounds like all you're doing is just moving from thing to thing and person to person, trying to live out what you have in the storybook instead of what's really who you are, you know? I can see that, and I'm just a bridge troll, you know? That's all I am. I'm just a bridge troll.
Don't say that about yourself. Bridge trolls are important people. Like you know people. Like you just met me. I've only been here for like 5 minutes, and you already have gotten a sense of my character. Like as a bridge troll, you see what? Like dozens of people every day?
Well, if I'm lucky, sometimes it's one every couple of days, but some days there'll be a whole bunch of people trying to get up into that castle. I'll tell you what.
But you like what? There's probably like very little training. Like the HR department's probably no good.
No, it's terrible. It's just it's the kind of job that you're either born into or you don't get to do it all. So, I thought I was going to be a florist, but
what? You could be a florist.
I have a small patch on the other side that I tend, but I got no gift, no eye for it. I don't think. I'm just a troll here to show you that's all I am.
No, an eye for it. It's not about the eye, it's about the nose. And you got a big nose on you. You got to have a nose for the florist business.
Shut up.
Yeah. That was the first thing I spotted about you. Trolls always got those, like, I'm sure you could tell the difference between a daisy and a rose without even flicking one of your nostril hairs.
I flick them. I'll tell you what. I'll flick them. I flick them. Yeah. You know what? How about this? You're so nice. I'll let you go across if you don't even have to bring me 2 goats. You just you can go across if you want. If you want to. On the other side is your entire destiny, as is prescripted by whatever storybook you just recently read.
Yeah, that sounds really great. But before I go, I would like to buy some flowers.
Oh.
Yeah. I'd like to buy some flowers from you. Yeah.
No, I mean, I do have a couple of bouquets that I have been working on, so a few of the colored sprays, and let me just hold on. Will you hold on 2 seconds? I'm finding something so this is not my best, but it is what I have available. You seem like a pink person with some sprays of orange. So.
You nailed it.
Did I?
Those are my colors. Like
yeah,
in orange. That like most of my outfit is in pink and orange. Like that's it's like my heart color. My walls, my house are often are orange and pink.
Also, you may not know this because you can't see it, but your spleen is also pink and orange. But I can see it, so it's fine. It's a really good way to figure out what colors match people.
Yeah.
Here, take them.
Okay, great. And I'll pay you for it. Like you got to make a living, right? Like you're like a small business. They're like, we got to support those right now.
Thanks. I mean, typically I just use goats as currency, but I've been thinking recently of expanding. So if you happen to have a chicken or even dollar bills, that would work.
Yeah, I definitely have some money in me. I don't have any live animals. I brought I brought a little lunch kit with me. I'm actually I'm a vegan, so I don't have any meat on me, but I have some like vegetables if you want. Like I have like a broccoli.
What do you mean you're a vegan?
Like I don't eat animals. Like I don't eat goats. Like I didn't even bring the 2 goats that I needed to cross the bridge today because I was like, oh, like maybe I'll bring this like fancy cheese that's made from cashews instead,
So you knew and you didn't bring them?
Well, I was hoping that I would be able to like talk my way across. Like I've been able to talk myself out of like a lot of really difficult situations before.
They have a family to feed. How do you think I'm not able to digest fiber. That's why I like plants so much, because I cannot eat them. I have to eat sinew and meat.
Oh, well, I the only kind of meat I have on me is like, I don't know, I guess like my own flesh. Oh,
I couldn't ask you that. I couldn't. What would you be willing to part with?
I don't know. Like I'm right-handed, so I guess my left.
You probably want to give the left up then. Although,
Would you?
The thing is, the left hand has a lot of different uses.
Yeah, totally. I grab things with this thing. I sometimes try to write with it, but I'm not ambidextrous. Have you ever tried like a piece of broccoli?
Well, just my grandpa and his grandpa and my pa all said never put a green thing in your mouth.
Oh, I got vegetables that ain't green. I got a carrot, that's orange. Eggplant, purple. Oh. Ooh. Something's happening.
This tastes like how flowers smell.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Since you love flowers so much, that maybe the things that are the roots of flowers, that maybe you would like to.
I had no idea. I could have been eating them the entire time.
Yeah. Don't eat your flowers. You got to sell those, but this way you can have a more a various diet. Like it's quite healthy to eat meat and vegetables.
Okay. I will take 2 of those eggplant things and 3 of your fingers.
Okay. Oh, you still want fingers, eh? Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to be nice and trying to work out a deal. So if you're not.
No,
willing,
that's fair. That's
is
fair.
it fair? I don't know if it's. I feel like it's not fair anymore. You've been really. You know what? Honestly, what's your name, man?
Me? Oh, I'm Sam.
Sam, what? I'm Terrence.
Terrence.
You know how many people know my name, Sam?
Like maybe your family? People don't ask trolls their name.
No, nobody asks my name. I give it every once in a while, usually when I say, that's the last you'll ever see of Terrence the Troll, but mostly not. You've been the nicest person that I've ever been around, Sam.
You are, feeling is absolutely mutual. I would be honored to cut off some of my fingers for you to eat, for me to cross this bridge, to go to the castle, to fulfill my destiny.
That's what you feel like is fair. I feel like it would be fair. I'm going to take some of those vegetables off your hand.
Yeah.
Hand. I didn't mean to say hand. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. It's going to happen any second now. So.
How about this? I'll also give you a wish. Whatever wish you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there's this girl, Sarah, that I love, that I was really.
Oh yeah, no, you told me all about her. Jesus Christ.
Okay. No.
No, that's fine. I can do it.
Okay, thank you.
It feels a little weird.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. There's the fingers. Oh, that's really starting to bleed.
Well, I could wish those. You want me to stop the bleeding? That could be your wish. Or would you rather have Sarah? Would you rather have Sarah or your hands to stop bleeding?
No. I'm gonna move on. Heal my hands. You've been
Sam.
You've been a life changer.
You go up to that castle and you take over or do whatever it is that you read about in that book.
I will. You're the best troll I've ever met.
Shut up.
Terrence, come out. 'Tis I, the almost boy king. Terrence.
Yes, king.
Terrence, we met many months ago. My father's the king, and I, Phineas, heir to the throne, I fear I do not have the heart nor the stamina to take the throne, and I was wondering, Terrence, would you please take me to your world, perhaps?
You want to be a troll instead of a king?
Well, yes, I feel as if I have a lot to offer.
I mean, it's a bizarre choice, but I would love to hear your reasoning. Go ahead.
I'm quite good with spinning wheels.
Useful. What else do you have?
Well, sometimes the king offers me wine, and I am a rebel, so I say no.
Okay, we're gonna work a little bit on some of those aspects there. I want you to, before you really understand what it's like to be a troll, I want you to come here and look over here. See, this is the right hand side, the left bank of the
A hovel.
the bridge, and that's the right bank where the castle is. Yes. Yes, you
Sure.
see my hovel.
That must be the active sewage line, yes?
Yes, we use that right in there. That's our active sewage / water place. So that's where you would be bathing and drinking.
What? I tell you, I have neither the spirit nor the heart to be king, and I look at a humble hovel such as yours, and I think that why studying humble beginnings such as yours, I may stand to gain what is, shall we say, humility, or I could perhaps very much understand the plight of creatures such as yourself and the other creatures in the forest.
I have to say, it sounds a little like you're pandering in some ways. Like, we're not just people to come and tourist and see, like, oh, let's go live in this hovel for a while and learn what that's like, and then go over here and live in that tree knot for a while. And that's not how we want to be. Is it? Is that how you want to be?
No, Terrence, I have a great respect for you, and I could see how my kind tone would come off as patronizing, and I respect that you've had that reaction.
It's the richness that's just dripping off of you. Yes.
I know, and this is why I desire to be rid of the sickness of my riches.
Okay, well, find a different way of saying that sounds less rich and poshy.
I am tired of bathing in gold.
Try again. Less whiny.
I should like to put on a suit of...
I wanna.
Tip-top if I don't want to live in the forest.
Closer. Very good. The coachable at the very least. That's good. I like it. Good job.
Fuck all if I'm going to be king.
Right. Yes, I'll take you. How many goats do you have?
Why, just one that I can lay claim to, but I can open the gate.
You will open the gate, is what you should say. I will open the gate. I've opened the gate. You should have already bought all of the goats that you have. That's okay. We'll work on it.
Of course.
Understand what the soul of a troll is?
No, I don't. Would you be willing to bestow upon me such a gift as the philosophy of a troll?
Stuff. Learn real early that people don't like you. Partially because real early you learn it.
Real early I learn it.
That's right. You real early it.
Real early.
You know that.
Yes.
Good, you can say that.
I wake up real early in the morning as Boy King.
Right, you really early in the morning. You wake up real early. So you learn real early in your life that things are terrible and that people hate you. Mostly because you threaten to eat them if they don't give you goats.
Or cut off their heads in my case.
I suppose you could have that thing in common, but it's not the same. It's not the same.
Different. Of course. I can't
despise because we're ugly.
Yes. And I am beautiful and fair of skin and complexion.
Oh, what a burden. Burden.
It's a burden, Terrence. You must understand that I didn't ask to be born into this family. Nor did I ask...
Go ahead.
I didn't ask to be this way. Every day of my life I've suffered under the thumb of an evil tyrant, knowing that I belonged somewhere else, knowing that being soft of heart and fair of skin made me vulnerable. You must know what it's like to be vulnerable.
Can I tell you a secret?
Please.
I just learned that flowers taste good. Not the pretty part, but the down below part.
Oh.
I'm gonna eat a bunch of them too. I like the ones called beets. I like the ones called carrots. I like the ones called potatoes. But none of those people inside know that, so you just...
Our little secret.
It's our little secret. Yeah, I know what it's like to be vulnerable.
Well?
Every day, people go cross. They don't even look at me unless I shout at them and say, you can't cross. And then they're frightened of me. And do you know what I have ever done to any of them? Nothing.
Nothing?
I shout at them. And they do what I want. That's it. That's it. That's how terrifying I am.
It sounds difficult to be overlooked.
But that's going to be your job. Is that what you want?
I want it if it makes life easier for you. Should you be free of your bridge duties, what may you be doing? I myself might find meaning in such menial work. You, however, could be freed.
You could take a trip across the meadow. I hear that there's some wonderful new flowers I've never even seen.
Yes, thousands of them. I've seen them.
Have you seen a rose? I want to see a rose. I've heard about roses. They're very often talked about in poetry, and I don't know what they look like.
Yes, Papa has thousands of them. Various colors, too. I shall cut you some when I let the goats escape.
Princeling, what is your name, Princeling?
Phineas.
Phineas, could I try being Prince?
Now that's a dastardly idea that could get us into a lot of trouble.
If I wear that hat and that green thing that you've got, we would not look anything alike, but that is clearly enough to trick most people. I know, because...
I shall cover my face in mud and the filth that I see here in your hovel. I will take on your role, and you shall take on my role.
I shall take on your role.
You have to lower your shoulders, though. Walk with grace.
Welcome, Father. I am your son.
Quite good. Speak as if the voice is coming out of the tip-top of your nose.
The tip-top of my nose.
That's much better.
Much. Will there be salads? I've heard of salads that are just trees and pieces of bark and things.
There will be salads, but there will also be quite a lot of meat. We are the only family in the kingdom that can afford the meat.
All right, Phineas. I will leave you here for a fortnight, and you will guard this bridge, not letting anybody by. And I will go inside and be you for a while.
Here. Take my hat. As a token.
I've wearing it.
Godspeed. Good luck to thee, Terence.
Goodbye!
I've been waiting for 17 minutes to cross the bridge.
I am sorry. I am a trainee. 'Tis been only 9 minutes, 9 days, excuse me, that I have been a troll at this particular bridge.
That is very strange, as you smell like a princess.
Well, those are the plants. They're medicinal, and I put them on my sores from the sewage. See?
Well then, get on with it. Ask me the riddles. Do the things. I must go upon my journey as a knight.
Now, Sir Knight. I make the rules here, and I will not be intimidated, for I am under strict directions to not let any a man, even such a handsome man as yourself, cross the bridge. No, I
Thank
have
you,
no
Troll,
riddles for
Oh,
thee,
sorry, go ahead.
no riddles for thee, but I do wish to be told a story.
A story?
Oh, yes, I've lived a very sheltered life.
Well, I am a knight and not a storyteller, but I, for you, shall try, Troll, because I have a very important mission. A mission that is a story, you say. Troll, how do you begin a story?
I'll make it a story about love.
A story about love?
Yes?
As the knight that I am, as the brave knight that I am, here you are, Troll, a story about love.
Oh, hooray!
Love is a thing you cannot know and has no beginning, middle, or end. Love is the thing that can break any man or troll or beast to nothing. And this story is about a little boy who loved another little boy, but could not say, for that was not bidden, as they say in my kingdom. And now, as a grown man, it's like you've seen through me, Troll, because my mission is to find my one true love, who is a knight in a faraway land across your bridge. So that is my story of love to you, Troll. Thank you.
Well, get, darn it! I am under strict orders not to let anyone cross this bridge, and you tell me a story of true love, and I am in the dilliest of pickles.
Oh, a troll who smells like a princess is telling a knight who is in love with another knight that they cannot pass the bridge?
I've taken an oath, sir. Tis not my preferred oath, especially given that you have such an important mission. Pray tell, perhaps you could send a falcon in your stead with a love poem or sonnet.
The truth is, I cannot write down my love, for it is still not bidden. You are the only one, Troll. You are the only one who knows the truth. I feel strangely at ease with you, Troll, because you smell like the cat.
I'm very intuitive.
Yes, and you smell like my home, like the castle. It confuses me. It's so lovely.
You're too kind. Now, tell me about your beloved, please.
Oh, you want to know about Frank?
I have not known love's tender touch, for I am but a young boy troll. Tell me of your beloved, please.
Well, here is the truth about Frank. Frank's voice, when you hear it, fills all the cavities of your body and relaxes you as if you are sitting next to this stream we stand next to now. Frank is the bravest man. And I am a very brave man. So for me to say that Frank is a brave man, brave like he would tell you the truth, Troll.
And he's told you the truth.
He has. The reason I am now brave is because he was brave. I'm sorry. I've never, in all of my nightly moments, and I don't know why
Don't cry, you'll make me cry.
Your voice. Troll,
My voice?
There you go. That sounds like a troll. Troll, I am so grateful for this moment with you.
Yes, it seems as our relationship has taken a rather intimate turn, has it not?
And sometimes that happens, does it not, Troll? That in a moment, two people, they just need each other?
Or creatures?
Oh, sorry, Troll. I'm sorry. I don't know how you identify creatures.
Thank you. Yes, it's strange. There's been a connection. It's almost as if we've known one another for many a year.
It feels that way. And there's nothing I can do, Troll. I must get across this bridge. I cannot. Terry, I cannot delay. What can I do, Troll?
Here. I will let you across. However, you must not tell a soul, and you must never come back.
Oh. So if I go, then I must trust. Oh.
'Tis true, if the love is true. Thine haven't had any reason to come back to thine kingdom. True?
Except I swore an oath to protect mine kingdom. And so inside, as you may see, I have conflicting. Oh, yes. Troll!
You're caught between duty and passion. 'Tis a dichotomy I understand quite intimately as well.
How?
Yes. 'Tis I. You won't tell. Please, no. Please, no, please.
No, you and I, we are connected in a way that is, I will never tell. But what made you do it?
You know I'm not cut out for castle life.
You were perfect there.
Just because I wore the gossamer gowns and the bespeckled, bespoked slippers, because I spoke softly and always listened to my father. 'Tis not a life. 'Tis not a life.
Then here we go. Put out your hand. Spit. Spit upon your hand.
Whatever for?
This is an oath. Spit upon your hand. Put your hand in mine. We will secretly keep our secrets. We will hold this special moment within our hearts.
Yes.
I go forth. Thank you.
You have done me a great kindness, Sir Knight.
And you have I, and Frank. Thank you.
Godspeed to you and your love.
Thank you. You will find what you need. Farewell. The rain.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're not interrupting. It's just all this time alone, away from everyone. It's getting to me. So I've taken up a couple of hobbies. That's what's with that, meditation really
Oh.
gets me in my zone.
When I walked into this cave, I didn't realize there was anyone else here, and I'm really grateful that you're here. I'm on a very long journey, and hello there. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
It's as if though we've met before, like we've known each other for so long. But thank you for coming to this cave.
Yes.
I know it seems like a mistake to you, but it was meant to be.
Why,
Hi.
thank you. I feel it in my bones as well. That
In your bones.
in my bones.
Ah, you see, that is quite sacred in your bones.
Oh, thank you for that blessing.
You're
I hear it and appreciate it.
Good. Your journey thus far is blessed, my child. Brenda, that's your name, isn't it?
My name is not Brenda, but I love that my name is Brandon. And so that's
Listen,
very close. That's
I'm really good with the big stuff, okay? I'm really good with the, the big miracles, your journey's blessed. You're going to get there, you'll find yourself, it'll be beautiful. But then there's these small parlor tricks that I just can't get a hold of. Third time this week, I tell you. Last time it was Matt. Dude looked like a Doug, surely. And now...
I understand. Yes.
I'm sorry, Brenda.
Brandon.
I'm sorry. Brandon.
At least I think that's what I said. It's been a long day. Brandon.
Yes.
Brenda. Oh. Brenda is a name that if I was born a girl, my parents were going to name me. So there you go, my friend. What is your name, friend?
Well, if you must put a label on me, I guess you can call me Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave. I have to say I was expecting something farcical, something magical, but Dave can be those things. It can and is because you seem to be. Can I ask you, Dave?
Yes.
I'm on a journey to reunite with my one true love. Are you? Oh, you're sensing something. I can see it.
Something is coming to me. I see dials. I see. Oh God. I'm back.
Dave, tell me. What did you see, Dave?
Brandon, just please let it come back to me. Brandon, this has never happened before. The universe, it doesn't want you to complete your journey. You've done something recently, haven't you? What have you done, Brandon? I can usually see, but this time it's clouded. Something involving a snake? Some pastures? That's all I'm seeing.
Oh my gosh. I stepped on a garter snake and it died.
Garter snake. That's what it was.
Dave. Dave. There must be something.
What did you do next? What did you do next, Brandon?
I'm so ashamed. I am a knight of the highest order, and I dug a tiny hole. I threw the snake inside. I put dirt upon the snake, and then I left, and I told no one.
Brandon. That's exactly what I saw. The prophecy, it's true. Brandon, you can't, whatever, your long lost love, she's gone. Or he, or who.
Frank is gone? Wait, what do you mean Frank is gone, Dave?
Oh. Frank. He's moved on, Brandon. And even if he was single, I mean, the universe, it doesn't want you to do it, Brandon. I mean, like, and I'm seeing a lot of other stuff that you've done. You're not a great guy, Brandon. I'm sorry to say. I know the universe is like, doesn't judge and all, but it's judging pretty hard this time. Sorry.
Dave, what are the other things that you see that I have done?
Other
I'm
things?
racking my brain. I'm racking my heart. The snake was an accident. It was an accident.
Something when you were a kid. Something when you were around the age of 7? A pool. I see a pool. I see some sort of liquid forming around you.
Oh gosh, the ladybugs. It's the ladybugs. There were 7. Oh God, as the knight of the round table, I've never, how do you, Dave, there were 7 ladybugs who drown in my pool, Dave. But I said thank you, and I gathered my friends, including Frank, and we had a ladybug funeral. Doesn't that mean anything?
Oh God. Oh God. Brandon, I can see now that you're a warrior of the light, and the universe is wrong. You deserve to be reunited with Frank. You deserve it. You deserve happiness, Brandon. I'm going to, I don't know how. I mean, it's the universe. Like, I'm just a guy.
Dave, there must be something. Dave, I just helped a troll figure it out. I can help you. You beautiful mystic.
How? I mean, I have been of the mystical world. I mean, you're of the physical world. Let's see, what can you bring to the table? You know, what can you give me that's gonna help me defeat the universe? Like,
Dave,
I don't know.
Dave, I'm sorry to interrupt your moment, and I don't want to be insulting, but would you accept 1 million pieces of gold? It's of this world. It's what I have.
Do you know, like, who I am? I'm Dave, the cave mystic.
Yeah,
like, I don't, gold? I've never even seen gold. Why would I care about gold? I have no use for gold.
Okay.
I don't live in a society, so I don't even need any currency. Like, why would I need gold?
Okay. I'm so sorry. You're correct. That is not logical.
Sorry, I seem to have gotten a little bit passive aggressive there. I apologize. Okay. That is not very mystic of me.
Dave, can you feel in your mysticism something I can do so that I may continue on my journey to be reunited with Frank?
Let me try to tap into something. Why don't you bring out the gold and just keep it by your side, just so I know, what it looks like? Because it's just a little curious. I've never seen
a lot of it.
Let me just.
Yeah. It's very shiny.
What the? That is really shiny.
This is gold, Dave.
Why am I drawn to it?
In the non-cave world, Dave, you can bite. You can take it. Do you want to take it, Dave?
I want to make it part of me. Can I?
All right.
Can I just?
Here you go. Here you go.
Hold it?
Yeah. Take it. It's all yours.
Oh, this feels good. Whoa. All right. Give me all the gold.
Oh,
Let's screw the universe up.
Okay. Here you go.
This is really good.
One more scoop. And does this mean I can go? I can go to Frank, Dave?
Yes.
Yes.
Go.
Thank you.
Go, Brandon.
Thank you.
Go forth. And be.
Dave, come to Mama. Give Mama a kiss. Come here, Dave.
Hey, Mom.
It's been so long.
Yeah.
I miss my baby, my little kitty. I'm so glad you finally came to visit me.
Yeah, no problem, Mum. You look stunning as
Do
usual.
I?
I
Oh,
mean, look at
thank
you. Give us a
you.
spin. Wow.
Oh,
You look
okay.
amazing.
Okay.
You're-
Okay.
Now,
Mhm.
are you I see that's a really nice outfit. Are you still hanging out with that guy that, you know?
Dave, this is about you and me. I don't want to talk about Fred. I want to talk about us. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So
Let's
that's
talk about
super
us.
important because it's about me and you. I don't want to talk about
Yes.
anybody else. This time for us is
You're right.
precious. It is so precious to me. It's been so long. You've been in that cave. And I'm like, look at you. Come here. Come here. Oh, my baby.
All right. Thanks, Mom. All right.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good to see you. I do want to talk to you a little bit because I'm just saying right now, like my backyard, the yard work hasn't been done. It's getting really messy. And you did promise.
Right, I did promise. Jeez, look, I was pretty drunk that night, but
And
you
it
are
was
my
quite a
mom.
mess with all of those beer bottles and all of that. And now I love you. You're my little deity, and I support you and wanting to have fun. But I'm just asked that you clean stuff up.
Yeah, I understand, Mom, but I don't believe in that kind of. I respect you and I love you. Thank you for providing for me, but I don't believe in that stuff. I don't believe in material wealth, and I just like to live free. I'm sorry, Mom.
Yeah, you want to live free, which is fine with me. However, when you leave a mess, you clean a mess. That has always been my rule. Now get over here. I'm going to take your ear. Come here. Come here.
Oh,
when
Jesus.
I'm telling you, you
Mom.
need to listen to your mother.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
too
care
old.
if you're 1,000 years old. It doesn't matter. Don't you sass your mother. I let it go. Yeah, you should. You should apologize for that.
God, that was like a phantom hold on me. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm
Forever,
too old.
you're
You
attached. You're attached by the umbilical cord. Remember, I gave birth to you. I had 36 hours of 5-minute contractions with you.
Oh, yeah, I know,
Yeah.
Mom. And
Every
every time
year
you
you get
tell
to
me,
hear
it sounds like a lot. Yeah, I
It
get
is a lot. Do you know it's like pooping out a bowling ball.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I can't say I've experienced that, Mum, but geez, I appreciate that too, but I just things, right? Did I even put it there in the first place?
You did.
Okay.
So
Just because you have
just
cameras
asked for
in
a
the
little
house
cleanup.
doesn't mean
Just a little, yeah. Yeah. It doesn't give you the excuse, all right? But I gotta say that I am super proud of you. And I've been up to a lot of things myself. I took up crocheting.
Oh, you've been talking about that for years
I
now.
know, and I
Finally.
finally am doing it. It's just so exciting. It's I didn't expect it. I'm doing scarves right now.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. I've always wanted a scarf, especially like a red one, like a Christmassy kind of popsicle type thing. That'd be
Yes.
sick.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
I don't understand your terminology, but okay. I'm assuming that's a compliment.
Oh, that's really good. That's like
all right. That's important,
level.
Dave.
Yeah.
I so there's a little bit more important things to talk about though. So I just did my will.
Oh.
Yeah. And I want you to know that I appreciate you and that you are going to get everything.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah.
As long as you visit me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, before I say anything, I just awful that you even had to think of doing a will. I mean, you're gonna live like so much longer. Like you got years.
But you got to plan for these things. You got to plan for these things. And when I was knitting, I was thinking about it. I was like, here we go, knit, crochet, like the knit and the crochet. I'm actually doing both. And I was thinking about like how important you are to me. And that I want to make sure that you're secure because I don't like the cave you're living in right now. Like it's a cave.
Mom, I understand, but like it's my zone, you know. It's literally my man cave. I can do whatever I want. I can put up posters in there if I want. Like, it's my jam. And look at this. Look at this. I can throw stuff anywhere and no one's here to complain about it.
Except for me. Just like my backyard. Here we go again. This is how you take care of things. It's important. You have to understand, okay? Being a deity is super important. You're an example.
Mom, maybe you're right. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, when I was going through the mystical process, I had to relearn everything. I forgot everything you taught me, Mom. I'm sorry.
You forgot everything. Get over here. Give me your ear.
Oh,
Give me your ear. Oh, I'm gonna pinch it. You should never forget anything that I told you.
Oh.
It should be sacred, just like you being a deity.
Mom.
I don't know what to do. I don't know. Maybe I should rewrite my will. No. Let's say it again. Should I rewrite my will?
Mom.
I'm thinking that.
No, you can't. You can't.
I can.
Maybe you can. Yeah, you can. To add more stuff.
Right here. I can just go, what? Blank page.
What the?
And a pen. Oh, I lost it. Just like you. Huh?
Hold on. I have a pen for you that you can use.
Oh. You're going to give him, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that for me?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, look, I turned it into a pencil.
Oh.
How about that?
I guess it runs in the family, eh?
Again, who did you learn it from? Oh, magic. Look, I turned it into a cigarette.
Oh, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
You
What?
still got a few tricks up your sleeve.
Just a few. I mean, again, who did you learn it from? All I want from you, Dave, okay, let's talk real. All I want is to know that when my time is up, that you are taking care of yourself. You're not in my backyard, filling up with partying and leaving bottles all over the place or being in a cave, telling people what to do. I just want to know that you're going to be good after I'm gone.
Mom, I didn't even thinking about all this. I didn't even think about you leaving me and me being alone. Mom, I can't lose you. I can't even think about it, Mom.
You don't have to think about it now, but you still got to think about it at least a little bit. All right, honey? I mean, Dave, like Dave, the deity is an important thing. And if you're crying over me, right, then what are your followers going to think? Your followers are going to be really confused. And then they're going to end up following Jim or Tom or Sarah, not Dave from the cave, but Sarah from the swamp.
I hate her. She cannot have more followers. She's doing some weird stuff.
Okay, I don't care about her. It's about us.
Yes,
it's about us. Okay, I just want to know. I just need your commitment that you're going to take care of yourself, that you're going to take care. If you want to be in a cave, so be it. I'm not going to judge that the cave is going to be the best place for you. That's fine as long as you care for yourself. All right?
Mom, you've gotten through to me. Finally, I've been waiting for this. I'll be okay. Look.
What?
Look, I'm picking up all my stuff. I'll pick up after myself. Look at me go.
Oh, look at you. It does my heart good. My little baby. Come here.
Yeah.
Mommy's gonna give you big kisses. I love you so much, my baby. Let me pinch those cheeks, all those beautiful deity cheeks. Oh, I can die a happy woman.
I'll astral project out of here. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, everybody. Oh my gosh, it is still happening. Love Fest. It's a dog. Come on now. What gets better than a dog? And Stacy, hello. Yes. Okay, so hanging with us, watching all the comedy from the amazing comedians around the world. Some of them are improvising with each other for the very first time. And we hope that inspires you to donate to Curious Comedy Theater. It's late. That's when you make most of your money mistakes. So give us all the money. We love you so much for tuning in. We love our guest artists for playing. We are going to stop the live stream for half a second, and then we're going to kick it back up again, and more amazing comedy is coming your way. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right.